Hi, folks. Love to everybody out there. It's good to be with you. God bless you. And I just want to talk about an issue that's happened recently and that's happening all the time, which the news is not reporting, and that is preachers are being attacked all across the Western Hemisphere. For example, at Speaker's Corner, we had Hatum. She was attacked, she was stabbed. There are Christian women that have been attacked at Speaker's Corner, and there have been individual Christians. When I was there, one of the last times I was there, I was surrounded by 40 Muslims who were chanting "To the river, to the sea," and they were very threatening towards me. Fortunately, a group of patriots and Christians came and stood with me, so I became safe. And then the police came in the middle of us, but they were aggressive. Nobody's been found guilty of stabbing Hatum in the head. And these attacks are going on all across Europe and also in America. And I want to give you an example of that. The news here right now. So I want to show you this. This is on Hatum's channel, and I just want to show you. So here it is.
Local level. I create for you. Don't even. Yeah, I'm coming, bro. Those people the problem, bro. That's how I'm coming, bro. It's different over here, bro. Take that somewhere else, bro.
Wait, again.
Because I'll give you permission. Can you breathe life into a bird?
So this Christian guy is
I know,
talking
but
to
he
this
gives you
Muslim.
permission
If you
doesn't
see it,
mean that you have the ability. You know, Jesus had the ability to create.
oh, excuse me.
God says, up local level. I create for you. Don't even. Yeah, I'm coming, bro. Those people the problem, bro. That's how I'm coming, bro. It's different over here, bro. Take that somewhere else, bro. Go in front of the church, bro. Yeah, that's how I'm coming. We all do it. He gives life.
Excuse me.
He gives life by the power of. No, it doesn't say by the power. It says the permission of our life. But he had the power, though. He had the power. Well, no, but if he got permission, that means Allah gave you. No, because Allah give you permission. Can you breathe life into a bird? I wasn't born out of here. I know, but he gave you permission. Permission doesn't mean that you have the ability. You know, Jesus had the ability to create. The Quran says, "Up local level." I create for you. Don't even. Yeah, I'm coming, bro. Those people the problem, bro. That's how I'm coming, bro. It's different over here, bro. Take that somewhere else, bro. Go in front of the church, bro. Yeah, that's how I'm coming. We all different, bro. Some of us a little different out there, bro. Go in front of the church, bro. Speaking on the property, you don't even know what you talk about, bro. That's Islam. That's what you're following. That's what you're following. You left Jesus for that. For those of you guys who don't see it, the guy slapped me across my face.
He's an old man as well. Look at him, you know.
This guy left Jesus for that.
Young guy.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mr. Muslim walked up and smacked him in the face, and he was so brave, he just walked away. One of the things I find is incredible. Of course, it is never acceptable that someone uses violence to silence their opposition or other person. That's never acceptable. But I find it's incredible that you can see on the clip Hussein Mashni has been there for over an hour, having conversations. And the conversation and discussion he was having was very calm and very normal conversation. Over an hour he's been there. And then Mr. Muslim walked up to him and smacked him in the face. What Hussein Mashni did? He stayed there for another hour to continue to preach the glorious gospel of our glorious.
Amen. Amen. So there's violence going on against Christians all around the world, and British government doesn't do anything about it. Hopefully the American government will do something about it. But Christians are being persecuted in America. The FBI spied on Christians who were against abortion. The government of Britain doesn't respect Christianity anymore, doesn't want to promote Christianity. And because of that, Christians are at risk because they're demonized even by their own governments. Just recently, I don't agree with Quran burning, but just recently, um, there was a chap who, a couple of people have been burning Qurans in UK as standing up because there was a guy in Europe who was killed for burning a Quran. Now, I don't agree with burning a Quran, but one of the guys in UK, he burnt this Quran, and a guy pulled out a knife to stab him, and both of them were given remand. But both of them were given bail. So a guy wants to stab him, and he's given bail. And that's a pure example of the two-tier system in the United Kingdom, two-tier system in the judiciary, two-tier system in the police. And we often see now, not all police officers are bad. There are some good police officers, but we often see, because of the indoctrination of the wokeism within the police in the UK, the police would rather arrest the victim than actually arrest the violent perpetrator. So very often you'll find a street preacher will get spat on or get attacked, and I can speak from authority. I've done street preaching in UK for many years, so I can tell you with complete authority that yes, there have been some good police officers in that time that I was a street preacher, some excellent police officers who came to my rescue, who came to defend me. But I also saw many police officers uh, side with the mob, side with those who are the guilty ones, who are the violent ones, and arrest the street preacher. I mean, I've never been arrested as a street preacher, but I've seen street preachers get arrested when they've done nothing wrong. There was a chap that I know, he's passed away now, called John. We called him Big John. And two gay people came up to him, and he chatted to them, told them the gospel, and then they accused him of being homophobic. He said, I haven't. He got arrested. Anyhow, John took him to the court. He won the court, and the police had to pay him like £10,000 compensation. But that's happened many times, many times. Even today, street preachers and evangelists are getting arrested in UK for nothing. And very often violence is perpetrated on them, attacks are perpetrated on them, and yet they are not given any due care by the police. So this attack, if you notice, the attack that we just looked at, there weren't any police coming. And when you look at Hatun, when she was in Speaker's Corner and she was stabbed, the man who stabbed her got away. Now you're telling me when the man who stabbed her got away, you're telling me the cameras in London didn't pick that guy up? The police were not really interested in looking to arrest that guy. Otherwise, they would have found him. Now, if it had been a Christian who used a knife, he would have been arrested in 2 minutes. But because it was from someone from another faith, from another culture, you know what I mean, Allah Akbar, say no more, they never arrested him. There was just recently an attack upon a chap in Speaker's Corner. He had an Israeli flag. His flag was taken off, stolen by someone from another religion, Allah Akbar, say no more. That flag was stolen. Who got harassed? Who's the one that got harassed? It was the Christian. And it was the Christians. Yes, this person who stole the flag got arrested eventually, and they were banned from the park, but that's not enough. That's not teaching people a lesson that they can't be aggressive and they can't be stealing people's property. If the shoe was on the other foot, if a Christian stole a transgender flag or a gay rights flag, that person would be taken to court and be put in jail. But because it was an Israeli flag, because it was a Christian who had the Israeli flag, the person was just kicked out of the park and slapped on the wrist. The week before that, there was an attack upon some Christians, a violent attack at Speaker's Corner. And I watched the interaction between Bob and the police. And the police officer said, "Oh, make your complaint. We will arrest." And Bob said, there's the guy who did the attack. And the police officer was walking like this, had no intention of arresting, had no respect for the Christians, absolutely zero respect. Now, that's not all police. Sometimes I praise the police at Speaker's Corner. Sometimes there are some good officers there on a certain day and they do a good job. But there are many police officers that have an agenda, that are politically minded, that have been infiltrated and indoctrinated with this woke neo-Marxist ideology, and they're happy to go the lowest common denominator and not do anything. So I'd encourage everybody today to pray for the police, that they would do due diligence and stand up for everybody as rights, and pray for the preachers and the evangelists that are preaching, so that they're not getting harassed, they're not getting attacked. And my heart goes out to the street preachers of UK and to America, because sad to say, the states, the police, and the judiciary have been infected and indoctrinated by woke ideology, and it's leaving us vulnerable to attack. It's not just us, the Jewish people, the Jewish community is on the defensive in the West. Jewish people now can't walk in the streets. For example, in Greece, some Jewish people just enjoying holiday, enjoying their time, were stabbed and attacked. And so even Jewish people today cannot live in peace in the West without being attacked. So please think about these issues and speak out, and don't be silent. So God bless you and take care. Bye now. You can support us at the PayPal there if you want to support the ministry. This is GG Podcast. May God be with you. May God bless you.